Hello students of the 12th class chemistry. This is your video number 15 and chapter 1 solution. Okay, in this video I am going to explain you about your case B. In the last video I explained you about the solubility of solid in liquid, okay, and various factors. But in this video, as I told you earlier in the video, last video, I will tell you in this video about the solubility of a gas in liquid, okay, which is actually the Henry law, which will deal with the Henry law. How? Come to the main point first. Many gases dissolve in water. For example, dissolved oxygen in water sustains all aquatic life. Suppose we are talking about the Pacific Ocean, okay. So Pacific Ocean is very deep. Suppose a marine or fish resides at the bottom. How it will she will get the oxygen? Definitely oxygen is at the surface of the Pacific Ocean, but since it is dissolved, so some part will go automatically to the bottom. So definitely some gases are soluble in water. So that's why we are discussing the heading. As you can see, solubility of a gas in liquid. So many gases dissolve in water. For example, dissolved oxygen in water sustains all aquatic life, okay, all aquatic or marine life. Now next I am going to explain the effect on pressure or gas solubility in liquid. So we are discussing gas solubility in liquid and directly coming to the effect of pressure. And actually it is, most of the teachers and students know, it is a Henry law. But there is no separate heading of Henry law in your NCERT. Actually there is a heading, effect of pressure on gas solubility in liquid. So Henry was first. First I am going to read it and then I will explain you with the figure. Henry was first to give quantitative means mathematical formula or relation between pressure and solubility of a gas in liquid. So two things will be connected. One is pressure and solubility, and you know solubility can be measured by various concentration measuring term. We explained this thing in various concentration measuring terms heading, okay, like mole fraction, molality. So I will take mole fraction X, okay. So I am going to read it one more time, student. Henry was first to give a quantitative or mathematical relation between pressure and solubility of a gas in liquid, okay students. So the pressure and mole fraction, two things will be connected, as I will see later. It can be said that the mole fraction of a gas in solution is proportional to the partial pressure of the gas over the solution, okay. Suppose I am going to explain with the figure. Suppose X is the mole fraction of oxygen dissolved in water, and if I am going to increase the pressure, what will happen? More oxygen will go inside and more will be the solubility. Means you can say pressure and mole fraction of gas are directly related. So this is a simple thing you can understand by yourself, but since it was invented by Henry, so I am naming it as a Henry law. Come to one more point, one more time I am going to tell you because it is the important for examination point of view. It can be said that the mole fraction of a gas in the solution is proportional to the partial pressure of the gas over the solution. As I told you earlier, both are directly related. Or its another definition is also present. The most commonly used form of Henry law states that partial pressure of the gas, as I told you earlier, P in vapor phase is proportional directly to the mole fraction of gas in the solution. So you can say P is directly proportional to X, okay student. So you can see on the logic of this statement, P is directly proportional to X. So you can say there is a proportionality constant. To put respect Henry, I am writing it as KH, H for Henry, X, and KH is well known as Henry constant. Come to the next page, student. Mathematical portion is this one. P is equal to KH into X. So this is the mathematical formula of what you say Henry law, okay students. So this is your Henry law. I am reading it where KH is the Henry law constant. The graphical representation of equation 1 is shown in figure X. You can say this is Y from your knowledge of 10th class mathematics. Bio student, you take care of that. Mathematics student already know that, but if you have any confusion, you can consult your maths teacher of 10th class. Since already you are in 12th class, so I'm not going to explain it. This is your x, this is your slope, this is your y. So this equation, what equation? P is equal to kh into x resembles with, similar with y equal to mx. So this is your straight line passing through origin. I will tell you by the graph. So come to the heading, the graphical representation of equation 1, which is I told you earlier, is shown in figure. Now come to figure. This is your figure. If we plot the graph between partial pressure, for example of HCl, okay, and mole fraction of HCl, it would be a straight line. Like when we plotted the graph between y equal to mx, it was the straight line. So it is so simple if you have the knowledge of 10th class. So we discussed here about the Henry law, and in the next page I am going to explain you about some phenomena of Henry law. Okay, everybody drinks the soft drinks like cold drink, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatsoever you are interested in that. To increase the solubility of CO2 in soft drinks and soda water, the bottle is sealed under high pressure. Why under high pressure? Suppose if there is a bottle, okay, I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm not very good in drawing, students, so bio is not my favorite subject. So suppose there is a container in which there is a water. If you want to dissolve CO2, then you have to apply more pressure, because you know P is directly proportional to X. So you have to seal the bottle under high pressure. So this is what the application of Henry law. I am going to read it one more time. By the figure you can understand it easily. Some phenomena of Henry law. 1a is to increase the solubility of CO2 in soft drink and soda water, the bottle is sealed under high pressure. So this is the first application or phenomena explained by Henry. Now come to the next one. Scuba divers. What are scuba divers? Suppose you have ever seen about Animal Planets or Discovery. There are so many divers go inside the river or oceans. If you go inside, what would be the depth? It would be high. Pressure of the liquid will be higher. So higher pressure, more will be the solubility of gases in your blood. Okay, O2, N2. Okay. So N2, when dissolved in blood, are harmful for our blood capillaries as for our heart. Okay, student. So bio student know what are capillaries. Math student, you have to remember it. I am reading one more time. Scuba divers must cope with high concentration of dissolved gases underwater. Why there is high concentration of dissolved gases underwater? As I told you, under water there is higher pressure. Higher pressure means more is the X or more is the solubility, which is the application of Henry law. I explained you earlier in this video what is the mathematical formula of Henry. So reading one more time, students. Scuba divers must cope with high concentration of dissolved gases underwater. When divers come towards surface, what will happen? Pressure will decrease, so solubility will also decrease. All the gases will release from your blood, but N2 will not, which is harmful. Okay, and poisonous. And if you can't tackle this, you would be dead at that time. Okay, so it is dangerous one. I am going to explain you one more time. Scuba divers must cope with high concentration of dissolved gases underwater. When divers come towards surface, the pressure gradually decreases. I told you earlier, this releases the dissolved gases and leads to the formation of bubbles of N2. I told you N2 is dangerous. Come to the next page. In the blood, this blocks capillaries and creates medical condition known as bends, which is painful and dangerous to life. I told you earlier. How I will avoid this? I am telling you. To avoid bends, the tank used by scuba divers are filled with air diluted with what? Helium. Look at the concentration of nitrogen in air. It was 78%, but what is here? 56%, and we diluted it with 11% helium. Okay, and there's more percentage of oxygen for your better respiration. Okay, now come to the third one. At high altitude, it is a common thing, you know, I'm not going to explain it. The partial pressure of O2 is less, so low blood oxygen causes climbers to become weak and unable to think clearly, and the symptom of condition is known as anoxia. So these are some applications. See, at high altitudes, anoxia, scuba divers faces bends, and why there is a high pressure required to seal soft drink bottles or soda water bottles, as well as all this was based on your mathematical formula of Henry law, P equal to KHX, where P is the pressure. Okay, and come to the main heading. I am going to finish this video. This video was of your case B, where I was discussing solubility of a gas in liquid and Henry law and its application. This is a very important heading. I am going to finish this video, student.